Hey guys, it's Dee and welcome back to my channel. If you remember the poster making contest that I've mentioned on my last video, well, in-announce na nila yung winners last week and guess what? We won! Your girl just won 3rd place at the poster making contest. Although, kahit hindi tayo nanalo ng 1st place, I'm still really glad na kahit paano I still got a winning place sa contest. On another note, last week my friends and I went to this Manila field trip. We visited a lot of Manila tourist sites, but first, OTD! Fortunately, walang traffic at that time kaya smooth lang yung biyahe namin. I think maybe it's because weekends nung pumunta kami and see, we're already in Pereza. Also, thankfully, at that time nung nakarating kami sa National Museum of Fine Arts is bagong bukas ata sila after ng lunch break nila kaya hindi ganun kahaba yung pila. And medyo konti pa yung tao nung dumating kami. For this trip, kasama ko yung mga college besties ko, Mika, Pao, Jean, and of course, my sister Shani. Feel ko wala ko masyado natandaan na paintings aside from this paintings polarium. It's because masyado kami na-excite and taking pictures kasi super ganda talaga ng place. Siyempre, hindi magiging stress-free and worry-free yung trip namin if it wasn't for Tito Harley and Tita Rina. Siyempre, kasama ko rin si Mama. And that's us. Pagod sa kakatake ng pictures and kakalakad around the museum. This trip is not just a field trip for me, but also a take-down memory lane trip as well. I remembered how fascinated I was yung first time kong tumira sa Manila dahil nagdodorm ako back then. It brings back that majestic feeling na feel ko nung first time kong as in maglibot fully sa Manila at that time. Just look how intricate the buildings, like nasa ibang era ka, nasa ibang lugar. And syempre, for the pagod among our persons, kaya we took our lunch, very late lunch, which is actually very near sa next destination namin, which is National Museum of Natural History. I think out of the 3 National Museum, Natural History is the most famous one. I'm not quite sure, but maybe because of its very modernized designs. And also because dito mo rin makikita yung taxidermite skin ni Lolong and as well as yung skeleton niya. Very quick trip lang yung ginawa namin dito. Actually, si Lolong lang talaga yung nakita namin kasi medyo kulang na kami sa oras. And we have few more places to go. On to our next trip. This time, pupunta naman kami sa Manila Cathedral. Very spontaneous lang talaga yung pagpunta namin dito kasi na-request siya nung papa ko nung tumawag siya sa amin while we're roaming around Manila. And he suggested na why not go to Manila Cathedral since you're already there. For me, Manila Cathedral is the heart of Manila. Kasi pag once pumunta ka dito, super lapit na ng mga ibang tourist attractions. Hindi kami masyado nakapag-ikot sa loob kasi mayroong wedding ceremony at that time. Kaya pumunta na lang kami inside the souvenir shop and I bought a postcard to remember this day. For me, super witty no idea na yung mga police nila is pagsusuotin as a Guardia Civil. Spanish era, Guardia Civil are like the police way back then. Kaya it feels like you're roaming in a different era. And finally, on our way to our very last stop, which is Star City. As you can see, nakikita nyo na agad yung Ferris wheel. While on our way, nadaanan din namin yung PICC. Nakakatawa kasi nag-gush out yung memories namin ng graduation day namin. Nakakamiss maging estudyante, but I'm very grateful that I still have my greatest takeaways, which are my college besties. And for our final stop, like the usual field trips sa school, ang pinaka-last na pinuntahan namin is Star City. Super pagod na kami sa mga unang pinuntahan namin, pero bigla kaming nagkaroon ng energy nung nakita na namin yung word na Star City. Ito talaga yung pinaka-main na purpose kung bakit kami pumunta ng Manila, kaya we're super excited. Medyo nakakalula yung price dahil kahit hindi ka mag-rides, 500 pa rin yung babayaran mo. So we better get most out of that 500 pesos. Medyo nakakalungkot lang si Star City ngayon compared before kasi kumunti yung rides nila. But still grateful na meron na ulit Star City. For our very first ride, we rode this lolly swing. It's not very low blood pressure friendly. Dahil during the entire ride, nakapikit lang ako kasi nahihilo ako. On to our next ride, we rode this jumping star, which is not really scary at all. Medyo kiddie version siya. But you can still see me holding on to my dear life. Ito talaga, never judge a ride by its cover. We rode this Music Express and super thrilling niya. Akala mo medyo chill lang siya, but it's not. I remember sliding to my left, kaya medyo nagigit-git ko si Shani kasi super bilis niya talaga. But overall, it's a very fun ride. Out of all rides na pinuntahan namin, ito yung pinaka-na-enjoy ko. Actually, di ako sumakay for this ride kasi feel ko mahihilo ulit ako. But I think it's a very fun ride kung hindi ka mahiluhin like me. And another skip ride for me. Hindi ko talaga kaya yung mga ganitong super thrilling na rides. I remember riding the same thing sa MOA and that is my first and last na sumakay ako ng mga ganyan. Star City is a very fun place. Sadly, 8 PM lang sila kasi syempre may pandemic pa din. Time to go home now. Bye bye Star City. See you again. This is us finally going home after sa mahabang pagpila at iwas-iwas sa kanilang Scream Adventure.